Good morning, my brothers and sisters. Today I want to talk about a journey we all must take. It's not a physical journey, but a spiritual, mental, and emotional one. It's the journey of stepping out of your comfort zone. You see, the comfort zone is a place of familiarity. It's where we feel safe, where everything seems predictable. But let me tell you something this morning, nothing grows in the comfort zone. It's a place of rest, not a place of destiny. God didn't create you to settle. He created you to soar, to stretch, and to step into the fullness of your purpose. When we remain in our comfort zones, we are like a bird refusing to leave the nest. The nest is cozy, yes, but it's not where the bird was meant to stay. A bird was born to fly. And you, my friends, were born to fly higher than you've ever imagined. But the moment you try to leave the comfort zone, fear will meet you at the door. Fear will whisper, what if you fail? What if you're not good enough? What if you stumble? Oh, but I came to remind you today that fear is not your master and failure is not your final destination. We see stepping out of the comfort zone means stepping into the unknown. It means trusting in a plan bigger than your own. It means walking by faith and not by sight. And faith doesn't always give you a map. Sometimes it just gives you a promise. The magic happens in what I call the transformation zone, that place between where you've been and where you're going. It's uncomfortable, yes. It's uncertain, yes, but it's necessary. Because it's in the transformation zone that you'll discover strength you didn't know you had. It's there that you'll find gifts you didn't know were inside you. When David stepped out to face Goliath, he left the comfort of the sheepfold. When Esther stepped into the king's court, she left the safety of silence. When Peter stepped out of the boat, he left the familiarity of solid ground. They all had one thing in common. They trusted that stepping out was better than staying stuck. So I challenge you today, take the step, start the business, write the book, forgive the person, pursue the dream. Whatever God has placed on your heart, it's time to move. When I'm not saying it will be easy. No, stepping out of the comfort zone will test you. You'll face doubt, rejection, and obstacles. But remember this, diamonds are formed under pressure. Pearls are created through irritation. And the best wine comes from crushed grapes. The reward for stepping out of your comfort zone is not just what you achieve, but who you become. You'll become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. You'll discover that your capacity is greater than your comfort. The comfort zone is a space where we feel secure, where routines are familiar, and where challenges seem distant. It's a place of ease where we're not required to stretch ourselves or confront the unknown. At first glance, this may seem like an ideal situation, a sanctuary where we can rest and avoid risks. But the truth is, nothing grows in the comfort zone. It's a stagnant space, a place where potential is left untouched and opportunities are passed by. Growth, transformation, and the fulfillment of purpose requires stepping beyond the boundaries of what is comfortable and familiar. Life is full of opportunities, but many of these are hidden just outside the borders of the comfort zone. They are not easily accessible from a place of safety. Staying in the comfort zone means choosing predictability over possibility. It means valuing short-term security over long-term fulfillment. In the comfort zone, the soil may feel warm and safe, but it lacks the nutrients necessary for growth. Seeds cannot sprout when they remain unplanted, and dreams cannot flourish when they are kept confined by fear. Growth is inherently uncomfortable because it demands change. Change challenges our habits, tests our limits, and forces us to confront our fears. When we attempt to grow while staying in our comfort zone, we find ourselves constrained by invisible walls built from self-doubt, complacency, and a fear of failure. These walls whisper to us that the risks are too high and that the unknown is too dangerous. But if we listen to those whispers, we remain trapped in a space that is too small for the greatness we were created to achieve. When we consider the stories of those who have accomplished extraordinary things, we often find that they began with a single step beyond the comfort zone. The comfort zone, while appealing, is not where innovation happens. It's not where breakthroughs occur. It is not where lives are changed. The pioneers of every field, whether in science, art, or social change, have had to leave the familiarity of their comfort zones to explore uncharted territory. It is in this uncharted territory that they found their purpose and created lasting impact. In the comfort zone, there is no pressure to grow, no challenges to overcome, and no need to develop resilience. Without challenges, our skills atrophy, our potential remains dormant, and our capacity for greatness diminishes. Just as muscles grow stronger through resistance, our character and abilities are refined through challenges that stretch us beyond our limits. When we stay in the comfort zone, we deny ourselves the opportunity to become who we are meant to be. The comfort zone can also become a trap, disguising itself as a place of contentment while quietly breeding dissatisfaction. Over time, the comfort zone begins to feel confining. The routines that once brought ease begin to feel monotonous. The lack of growth creates a sense of restlessness, and the absence of new challenges leaves a void. Deep down, we long for more, for a life that is vibrant, purposeful, and fulfilling. Yet stepping out of the comfort zone requires courage, and courage is not always easy to muster. Fear often stands guard at the edge of the comfort zone. It warns us of the potential for failure, rejection, or disappointment. But fear, when left unchecked, becomes the greatest obstacle to growth. Fear magnifies the risks while minimizing the rewards. It convinces us that staying safe is better than taking a chance. But in truth, the greatest risk is not stepping out at all. The greatest risk is remaining stagnant, allowing dreams to wither, and settling for less than what life has to offer. Now, the comfort zone is not a one-time decision. It is a continual process. Each step forward leads to new challenges and new opportunities for growth. What once felt uncomfortable becomes the new normal, and the boundaries of the comfort zone expand. Over time, we develop a greater capacity for risk, a deeper sense of resilience, and a stronger belief in our ability to overcome obstacles. This process builds confidence and equips us to face even greater challenges. The comfort zone is not inherently bad. It serves a purpose. It is a place of rest and recovery, a place where we can regroup and recharge. But it is not a place to live permanently. Just as the seasons change, so too must we move in and out of the comfort zone to continue growing. Remaining there for too long stifles our growth and limits our potential. It is important to recognize when the time has come to step out, even if it means facing discomfort and uncertainty. In the space beyond the comfort zone, we find not only growth, but also clarity. Stepping into the unknown allows us to see life from a new perspective. It reveals strengths we didn't know we had and passions we didn't know we possessed. It challenges us to think differently, act boldly, and embrace possibilities we never imagined. The discomfort we experience outside the comfort zone is temporary, but the growth and transformation it brings are lasting. The comfort zone may feel like a refuge, but it can also become a prison. The longer we stay, the harder it becomes to leave. The routines and habits that once felt comfortable begin to constrain us. The fear of stepping out grows stronger, and the prospect of change becomes more daunting. But no matter how long we've stayed in the comfort zone, it is never too late to step out. Each day presents a new opportunity to take a step of faith, to embrace the unknown, and to pursue a life of purpose and growth. When we step out of the comfort zone, we may stumble and fall. We may face setbacks and failures, but failure is not the end, it is a teacher. Every failure carries a lesson, and every setback is an opportunity to grow stronger. The road beyond the comfort zone is not always smooth, but it is always worth it. It is on this road that we discover the resilience, determination, and courage that who we are. Leaving the comfort zone requires trust in ourselves in the process and in a purpose greater than our own. It requires faith that the risk we take will lead to rewards far greater than we can imagine. It requires the belief that we are capable of handling whatever challenges come our way. This trust and faith are the foundation for stepping out, and they are what sustain us when the journey becomes difficult. The journey beyond the comfort zone is not just about achieving goals or reaching milestones. It is about becoming the person we were created to be. It is about uncovering the potential within us and using it to make a difference in the world. It is about living a life that is rich with meaning, purpose, and fulfillment. The comfort zone may offer temporary security, but the life we truly desire lies beyond its borders. Growth demands courage, and courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to move forward despite it. It is the decision to take a step, even when the outcome is uncertain. It is the choice to embrace discomfort, knowing that it is a necessary part of the journey. Courage is what propels us out of the comfort zone and into the fullness of our potential. In the end, the comfort zone is a choice. It is a choice to remain where we are or to step into the unknown. It is a choice to settle for what is easy or to pursue what is meaningful. It is a choice to let fear hold us back or to let faith propel us forward. The step we take beyond the comfort zone brings us closer to the life we were meant to live. Fear is a universal experience, an emotion that touches every life in profound and personal ways. It stands at the threshold of every significant change, every bold decision, and every step into the unknown. Fear is not inherently bad. It has a purpose. It warns us of danger, sharpens our senses, and prepares us to face challenges. But fear is also a gatekeeper, a powerful force that can block the path to progress if left unchecked. It looms at the edge of the comfort zone, whispering doubts and magnifying uncertainties, daring us to move forward while tempting us to stay where we are. Make progress, to achieve growth, and to step into the fullness of our potential, we must confront fear and refuse to let it hold us captive. The power of fear lies in its ability to distort reality. It takes the unknown and fills it with worst-case scenarios. It amplifies risks while minimizing rewards. It convinces us that failure is final and that the pain of trying is not worth the effort. Fear casts long shadows over opportunities, making even the brightest possibilities seem dim. It tells us that the path is too hard, the stakes are too high, and that we are not enough. This distortion keeps us paralyzed, rooted in a place of safety that offers no growth and no advancement. Fear thrives on the unknown. It feeds on uncertainty and gains strength when the path ahead is unclear. When we stand on the brink of change, fear fills the void of the unknown with doubt and hesitation. It asks questions that have no immediate answers. What if I fail? What if I'm not ready? What if I lose what I have? These questions are powerful because they tap into our deepest insecurities and vulnerabilities. They remind us of past failures, magnify our weaknesses, and challenge our belief in ourselves. But these questions, while compelling, are not definitive. They are not truth. They are merely the voice of fear seeking to keep us in place. Progress requires action, and action requires courage. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward despite it. It is the ability to look fear in the eye and say, "You will not stop me." Courage is the willingness to take a step, even when the outcome is uncertain. It is the determination to try, even when success is not guaranteed. Courage transforms fear from a gatekeeper to a stepping stone, a force that propels us forward rather than holding us back. Each act of courage diminishes the power of fear and strengthens our belief in our ability to overcome challenges. Fear often masquerades as wisdom or caution. It disguises itself as practicality, convincing us that staying safe is the smart choice. But there is a difference between wisdom and fear. Wisdom evaluates risks and rewards, makes informed decisions, and prepares for challenges. Fear, on the other hand, avoids risks altogether, dismisses rewards as unattainable, and discourages action. Fear tells us that it is better to remain where we are, but wisdom knows that growth and progress require taking calculated risks. It is important to discern the voice of wisdom from the voice of fear, recognizing when caution is justified and when fear is merely an excuse. The gatekeeper nature of fear means that it will always show up at critical moments. When we are on the verge of a breakthrough, fear will rise to meet us. It will test our resolve and challenge our determination. This is not a sign that we are on the wrong path. It is evidence that we are stepping into something significant. Fear appears when we are about to do something that matters, something that has the potential to change our lives. The presence of fear is not a reason to stop. It is a signal to keep going. It means we are stepping into uncharted territory, a place where growth and breadth await. Fear often draws its power from past experiences. It reminds us of times when we tried and failed, when we took a risk and faced disappointment. It uses these memories to build a case against trying again, telling us that the pain of failure is not worth the effort. But the past does not define the future. Every failure carries a lesson. Every disappointment builds resilience, and every setback prepares us for a greater comeback. Fear tries to use the past as a weapon, but we can choose to see the past as a teacher, a source of wisdom and strength that equips us for what lies ahead. One of fear's greatest tactics is to magnify our weaknesses while hiding our strengths. It focuses our attention on what we lack, on the skills we have yet to master, and on the areas where we fall short. It convinces us that we are not capable, not ready, and not enough. But the truth is, we are stronger than we realize. Within us lies the capacity for courage, resilience, and determination. Fear tries to blind us to these strengths, but when we step forward despite fear, we discover just how capable we are. Each step we take reveals a strength we didn't know we possessed and builds confidence for the steps to come. Progress is not a straight path. It is a journey filled with twists, turns, and obstacles. Fear tells us that these obstacles are insurmountable, that the path is too difficult, and that we are better off staying where we are. But obstacles are not barriers, they are opportunities. They challenge us to grow, to adapt, and to find creative solutions. They refine our character and strengthen our resolve. Every obstacle we overcome diminishes the power of fear and reinforces our belief in our ability to navigate challenges. Fear tries to stop us at the gate, but each obstacle we conquer moves us closer to our goals. Fear often appears when we are faced with the possibility of failure. The fear of failure is powerful because it taps into our desire for success and our aversion to disappointment. But failure is not the end, it is a stepping stone to success. Every great achievement is built on a foundation of failures. Each failure teaches us something valuable, provides clarity, and prepares us for the next step. Fear tries to frame failure as something to be avoided, but in reality, failure is an essential part of the journey. It is through failure that we learn, grow, and ultimately succeed. When fear stands at the gate, it challenges us to choose between comfort and growth. Comfort is easy, it requires no risk and no effort. Growth, on the other hand, demands courage, perseverance, and a willingness to face the unknown. Fear tells us that comfort is safer, but growth is where life truly happens, is where we discover our purpose, achieve our potential, and make an impact. The choice between comfort and growth is not always easy, but it is a choice that defines our journey. Each time we choose growth over comfort, we weaken the hold of fear and strengthen our capacity for progress. Fear is not a one-time challenge, it is a recurring gatekeeper that appears at every new level of growth. Each step forward brings new uncertainties, new risks, and new opportunities for fear to arise. But each time we confront fear, we become stronger. Each act of courage builds resilience. Each risk taken expands our capacity for faith. And each victory over fear equips us for the challenges ahead. Fear does not disappear, but our ability to face it grows with each step we take. The gatekeeper nature of fear means that it will always seek to test us. It will question our goals, challenge our dreams, and push us to reconsider our path. But fear is not the final authority, it is merely a test. It is an opportunity to prove to ourselves that we are willing to pursue progress, even when it is difficult. Fear may try to block the gate, but the gate is ours to open. Each step we take beyond fear moves us closer to the life we were meant to live. The transformation zone is a unique and sacred space, one that stands between who we are and who we are meant to become. It is the space where change occurs, where old habits are shed and new possibilities are born. It is not a place of comfort or ease, but a place of challenge, uncertainty, and growth. Growth, by its very nature, requires transformation, and transformation demands that we step into this zone, embracing the discomfort and difficulty that come with it. The transformation zone is where the ordinary becomes extraordinary, where potential is realized, and where the seeds of greatness are sown. Growth is not a passive process. It does not happen by chance or through mere desire. It requires deliberate action, intentional effort, and a willingness to face the unknown. The transformation zone is where this work takes place. It is a testing ground, a crucible where strengths are forged, weaknesses are revealed, and resilience is built. It is a place of refinement where the raw materials of our character are shaped into something stronger, better, and more capable. Growth does not come from staying the same. It comes from embracing the process of transformation, no matter how uncomfortable or challenging it may be. Entering the transformation zone is an act of courage. It means stepping away from the familiar, leaving behind the safety of what we know, and venturing into uncharted territory. It means confronting fears, doubts, and insecurities and choosing to move forward despite them. The transformation zone is not a place for the faint of heart. It demands a willingness to be vulnerable, to fail, and to face adversity head on. But it is also a place of immense reward, for it is here that we discover our true strength, uncover hidden talents, and gain the confidence to pursue our dreams. In the transformation zone, we are faced with challenges that push us beyond our limits. These challenges are not meant to break us, but to build us. They are opportunities for growth, forcing us to develop new skills, adapt to changing circumstances, and find creative solutions. Each challenge we face in the transformation zone is a stepping stone, moving us closer to our goals and helping us become the person we were meant to be. It is through these challenges that we learn what we are capable of and develop the resilience needed to overcome future obstacles. The transformation zone is also a place of learning. It is where we gain the knowledge and wisdom needed to grow and evolve. This learning often comes through experience, through trial and error, and through the mistakes and failures we encounter along the way. Each failure in the transformation zone is not a setback, but a lesson, teaching us what doesn't work and guiding us toward what does. The transformation zone is a classroom where life itself is the teacher, offering lessons that cannot be learned in any other way. It is a place of discovery where we learn not only about the world around us, but also about ourselves. Growth in the transformation zone requires perseverance. It is not a quick or easy process, but one that takes time, effort, and determination. There will be moments of doubt, frustration, and fatigue. There will be times when the path forward seems unclear and when the obstacles in our way feel insurmountable, but it is in these moments that perseverance becomes essential. The transformation zone demands that we keep going, that we stay committed to the process, and that we trust in our ability to overcome whatever challenges come our way. It is through perseverance that we find the strength to push through the hard times and emerge stronger on the other side. The transformation zone is also a place of self-discovery. It is where we come face to face with our true selves, confronting our fears, insecurities, and limitations. It is a place of honesty and authenticity where we are stripped of pretense and forced to examine who we really are. This self-discovery is not always easy or comfortable, but it is essential for growth. It is in the transformation zone that we gain clarity about our values, our priorities, and our purpose. It is here that we discover what truly matters to us and what we are willing to work for, fight for, and sacrifice for. In the transformation zone, we also learn the power of resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to recover from failures, and to keep moving forward despite adversity. It is a quality that is developed and strengthened in the face of challenges, and the transformation zone is where this development takes place. Each time we face a setback and choose to rise again, we become more resilient. Each time we encounter a failure and learn from it, we become stronger. Resilience is not something we are born with, it's something we cultivate through experience, and the transformation zone provides the experiences needed to build it. The transformation zone is not a solitary place. While the journey of growth is deeply personal, it is also one that is enriched by the support and encouragement of others. In the transformation zone, we often find mentors, friends, and allies who walk alongside us, offering guidance, wisdom, and encouragement. These relationships are invaluable, providing us with the strength and perspective needed to navigate the challenges of the transformation zone. They remind us that we are not alone and that growth is a journey that is best shared with others. The transformation zone is a place of possibility. It is where dreams are realized, goals are achieved, and potential is unlocked. It is a place of creation where we have the opportunity to shape our lives and our futures. The transformation zone is where we move from vision to reality, turning our aspirations into tangible achievements. It is a place of empowerment where we gain the confidence to take control of our lives and pursue the things that matter most to us. The transformation zone is not just a place of growth, it is a place of transformation where we become the best version of ourselves. The transformation zone is where we confront the status quo and challenge the limitations that have held us back. It is where we break free from old patterns and habits, creating new ones that align with our goals and values. It is a place of change where we let go of what no longer serves us and embrace what does. This process of change is not always easy, but it is necessary for growth. The transformation zone is where we find the courage to let go of the past and step boldly into the future. In the transformation zone, we also learn the importance of mindset. Growth is not just about what we do, it is about how we think. The transformation zone challenges us to adopt a growth mindset, one that sees challenges as opportunities, failures as lessons, and effort as the path to mastery. It is in the transformation zone that we learn to embrace discomfort, to see setbacks as stepping stones, and to view every experience as a chance to learn and grow. This mindset is the foundation of growth, and the transformation zone is where it is cultivated and strengthened. The transformation zone is a place of empowerment. It is where we take ownership of our lives, our choices, and our growth. It is where we move from being passive participants in our lives to active creators of our futures. We're in the transformation zone. We learn that growth is not something that happens to us, but something that we create. It is a place of responsibility where we take charge of our growth and commit to the actions needed to achieve it. This empowerment is liberating, giving us the confidence and courage to pursue our dreams and create the lives we desire. In the transformation zone, we also learn the importance of gratitude. Growth is a journey, and along the way, there are countless moments of progress, achievement, and discovery. The transformation zone teaches us to appreciate these moments, to celebrate our successes, and to be grateful for the opportunities we have been given. Gratitude is a powerful force, one that fuels our motivation and reminds us of the progress we have made. It is in the transformation zone that we learn to find joy in the journey and to appreciate the growth that comes with it. The transformation zone is not a place we enter just once, it is a place we return to again and again. Growth is a lifelong journey, and the transformation zone is a constant part of that journey. Each time we step into the transformation zone, we face new challenges, learn new lessons, and achieve new levels of growth. It is a place of continuous improvement where we are always striving to be better, to do better, and to achieve more. The transformation zone is not a destination, it is a way of life, a commitment to growth, and a dedication to becoming the best version of ourselves. Bold steps of faith are acts of courage, conviction, and unwavering trust in the face of uncertainty. They are moments when individuals choose to move forward despite fear, doubt, or lack of evidence that success is guaranteed. These steps often defy logic, challenge norms, and require a deep belief in something greater than oneself. They are the defining actions that shape lives, inspire others, and leave lasting legacies. Taking a bold step of faith is not about recklessness or impulsivity. It is about following a conviction so strong that it compels action, even when the outcome is unclear. It is in these moments that we see the extraordinary power of faith in motion. Throughout history, bold steps of faith have transformed ordinary individuals into extraordinary figures. They have sparked revolutions, built nations, and changed the course of history. These acts of faith are not confined to one realm of life, but can be seen in every sphere, from personal decisions to societal movements. They involve stepping into the unknown, trusting in a vision or calling, and persevering despite obstacles. They are acts that require not only courage, but also resilience, determination, and an unwavering belief in a higher purpose. A bold step of faith often begins with a call to action, a moment of realization, or a sense of purpose that cannot be ignored. It may arise from a deep-seated passion, a desire for change, or a conviction to stand for what is right. This call is not always clear or easy to follow. It often comes with challenges, uncertainties, and risks. However, those who take bold steps of faith choose to trust in the process, believing that their actions will lead to something greater than themselves. They are willing to face ridicule, criticism, and even failure because they are driven by a vision that transcends their immediate circumstances. Like taking a bold step of faith requires confronting fear head-on. Fear is often the greatest obstacle to action, paralyzing individuals and preventing them from pursuing their dreams. Bold steps of faith involve acknowledging fear, but refusing to be controlled by it. They require moving forward despite the uncertainty, trusting that each step will reveal the next. This kind of courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to act in spite of it. It is about believing that the reward on the other side of fear is worth the risk of stepping into the unknown. Bold steps of faith often involve sacrifice. They may require letting go of comfort, security, or familiarity to pursue something greater. This sacrifice is not always easy, but it is often necessary for growth and progress. It may involve leaving a stable job to pursue a dream, moving to a new place to follow a calling, or standing up for a cause despite the personal cost. These sacrifices are acts of faith, demonstrating a belief that the reward will outweigh the loss. They are acts of trust, not only in oneself, but also in a greater plan or purpose. Perseverance is another hallmark of bold steps of faith. The path of faith is rarely smooth or straightforward. It is often marked by challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. Those who take bold steps of faith must be willing to endure these difficulties, holding on to their vision and purpose, even when the road is tough. They must be willing to adapt, learn, and grow through the process, trusting that each challenge is an opportunity for growth. Perseverance is not just about enduring, it is about continuing to move forward, fueled by the belief that the journey is worth it. Bold steps of faith often inspire others, creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond the initial act. When individuals take bold steps of faith, they demonstrate what is possible, encouraging others to do the same. That courage and conviction become a source of inspiration, motivating others to take their own steps of faith. This ripple effect can lead to profound change, not only in the lives of individuals, but also in communities, organizations, and societies. Bold steps of faith have the power to ignite movements, transform cultures, and create a legacy that lasts for generations. Faith, in its essence, is about trust and belief. It is about believing in something greater than oneself and trusting in a plan or purpose that may not always be visible. Bold steps of faith are expressions of this trust, acts that demonstrate a willingness to step into the unknown with confidence. They are not about blind optimism, but about a deep conviction that guides actions and decisions. This kind of faith is active, requiring effort, intention, and commitment. It is about aligning actions with beliefs, making choices that reflect a trust in the vision or purpose that drives them. Bold steps of faith are not reserved for extraordinary circumstances. They can be found in the everyday decisions that shape our lives. They are present in the moments when we choose to pursue our dreams, stand up for what we believe in, or take a risk to create a better future. These steps may not always be dramatic or visible, but they are no less significant. Each bold step of faith, no matter how small, is a testament to the power of belief and the strength of the human spirit. They are the moments that define our character, shape our journey, and lead us toward our purpose. The impact of bold steps of faith is often seen in hindsight. It is only after taking the step, facing the challenges, and persevering through the journey that the full significance of the action becomes clear. Bold steps of faith may not always lead to immediate success or recognition, but they are always meaningful. They are the catalyst for change, the turning points that set new paths in motion. They are acts of courage and conviction that leave a lasting mark, not only on the individual, but also on the world around them. Bold steps of faith remind us of the power of possibility. They challenge us to dream bigger, aim higher, and believe in what we can achieve. They remind us that growth and progress come from taking risks, embracing challenges, and trusting in the journey. They inspire us to step out of our comfort zones, confront our fears, and pursue our purpose with determination and resilience. Bold steps of faith are a testament to the strength of the human spirit, the power of belief, and the extraordinary potential within each of us. The reward is in who you become. This truth resonates deeply, speaking to the essence of growth, transformation, and the journey of life itself. When we think about reward, it's easy to focus on external accomplishments, the accolades, the material successes, the tangible markers that society often uses to measure achievement. Yet the most profound reward is not found in these external validations. It is found in the internal shifts, the evolution of character, and the person you become as you navigate challenges, pursue dreams, and embrace the process of becoming more than you once were. Life's journey is not merely about reaching a destination or achieving a goal. It is about the person you are shaped into along the way. Every step, every struggle, and every success contributes to your development. The trials that test your resolve, the victories that affirm your efforts, and even the setbacks that humble you are all part of a process that molds your character. These experiences refine your values, sharpen your perspective, and deepen your understanding of yourself and the world around you. The reward lies not just in what you accomplish, but in how those accomplishments transform you. There is an inherent beauty in the process of growth, even when it is difficult. Growth is often uncomfortable, requiring us to step out of our comfort zones, confront our fears, and embrace change. It challenges us to let go of old habits, beliefs, or ways of thinking that no longer serve us. In doing so, we open ourselves to new possibilities, perspectives, and opportunities for growth. This process is not always linear or predictable. It can be messy, uncertain, and even painful at times. But it is through these experiences that we develop resilience, strength, and the capacity to navigate life's complexities. The challenges we face often serve as catalysts for transformation. They push us to dig deeper, to tap into reserves of strength and courage we may not have realized we possess. They teach us lessons about perseverance, adaptability, and the power of belief. Each challenge presents an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become more of who we are meant to be. The reward is not in avoiding challenges, but in facing them head on and emerging stronger, wiser, and more compassionate on the other side. It is through these experiences that we discover our true potential. The pursuit of goals often reveals aspects of ourselves that we might not otherwise have known. As we work toward a vision, we encounter moments of doubt, fear, and uncertainty. These moments challenge us to trust in our abilities, to stay committed to our purpose, and to keep moving forward even when the path is unclear. They teach us about the importance of discipline, focus, and consistency. They show us the value of hard work, determination, and the willingness to keep going despite obstacles. The person we become in the process of pursuing our goals is a testament to the power of perseverance and the transformative nature of the journey. The reward is also found in the relationships we build along the way, the connections we form, the lessons we learn from others, and the ways we contribute to the lives of those around us are all part of the journey. These relationships shape us, challenge us, and inspire us to become better versions of ourselves. They teach us about empathy, compassion, and the importance of community. The people who walk alongside us on our journey often play a significant role in our growth, offering support, encouragement, and perspective when we need it most. The impact of these relationships extends far beyond the moments we share. They become an integral part of who we are. The process of becoming is not about perfection, but about progress. It is about embracing the journey with all its ups and downs and recognizing that each step is an opportunity for growth. It is about celebrating small victories, learning from failures, and staying committed to the path, even when it is difficult. It is about being open to change, willing to adapt, and ready to embrace new opportunities for growth. The reward lies not in reaching a state of perfection, but in the ongoing process of becoming the best version of ourselves. The journey of becoming also involves a deepening of self-awareness. As we navigate life's challenges and pursue our goals, we come to understand ourselves more fully. We gain clarity about our values, our priorities, and our purpose. We learn to recognize our strengths and weaknesses, to appreciate our unique qualities, and to embrace our individuality. This self-awareness allows us to make choices that align with our true selves, to pursue paths that are meaningful and fulfilling, and to live authentically. The reward is found in this deeper connection to ourselves and the sense of alignment and purpose it brings. In the process of becoming, we also develop a greater appreciation for the journey itself. We learn to find joy in the present moment, to celebrate progress, and to embrace the lessons that each experience offers. We come to understand that the journey is as important as the destination, if not more so. The reward is found in the moments of growth, the insights gained, and the satisfaction of knowing that we are continually evolving. It is about recognizing the value of the process and finding fulfillment in the act of becoming. The transformation that occurs as we take steps toward our goals often extends beyond ourselves. As we grow, we have the capacity to inspire and uplift others. Our journey becomes a source of motivation, encouragement, and hope for those who are watching. The changes we undergo ripple outward, impacting our relationships, communities, and the world around us. The reward is found not only in our own growth, but in the positive impact we have on others. It is about using our experiences to inspire change, to create opportunities, and to contribute to the greater good. The reward is also found in the sense of fulfillment that comes from living in alignment with our purpose. When we pursue goals that are meaningful and aligned with our values, we experience a deep sense of satisfaction and fulfillment. This fulfillment is not dependent on external outcomes, but on the internal sense of purpose and direction that guides our actions. It is about knowing that we are living authentically, pursuing what matters most, and making a positive impact. The reward is found in this sense of alignment and the peace that comes with it. Ultimately, the reward of the journey is in who we become. It is in the strength, resilience, and wisdom we gain. It is in the relationships we build, the impact we have, and the fulfillment we experience. It is in the self-awareness, purpose, and alignment that guide our actions. It is in the recognition that the journey is about more than achieving goals. It is about embracing the process of growth and transformation. The reward is in the ongoing process of becoming, in the continual evolution of who we are, and in the limitless potential of who we can become. So don't let fear hold you back. Don't let the familiar trap you. Step out, step up, and step into the greatness that awaits you. Your destiny is calling, and it's time to answer. The question is, will you stay in the nest, or will you spread your wings and fly? God bless you. Let's step out together.